Is it permissible to take a loan from the bank to perform hajj? First of all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حِجُّ الْبَيْتِ مَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا, which means that mankind owe the duty of performing hajj to the ancient house for those who can afford the means. And the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in the sound hadith, بُنِيَ الْإِسْلَامُ عَلَى خَمْسٍ, Islam is built and based on 5 pillars. The 5th pillar is and to perform hajj if you can afford the means. حج البيت لمن استطاع إليه سبيلا. Al-istita'a consists of 2 parts, the financial and the physical ability. So if somebody is physically fit but does not have the means, he or she does not have to borrow money to perform the fariḍah of hajj, the 5th pillar of Islam. But if somebody is wealthy but cannot travel, he or she is handicapped, and it is advised for him not to travel abroad, not to fly, not to sail. In this case, they don't have to go by themselves, but it becomes obligatory upon them to sponsor somebody who has performed hajj in his or her behalf first, so that they can perform hajj in their state, and they will cover the financial cost of this trip. So if the person is poor, does not have the financial means, even though he or she is physically fit, they are not required nor asked to borrow money to perform hajj. Sometimes a person is in a very good financial condition, but he does not have enough saving to perform hajj, or has some money but it is insufficient, and he or she is afraid that if they don't go this year they may not be able to make it, and there is only like a small percentage of the cost which they don't have. Meanwhile, they make a very decent income, and they know that if they were to borrow this kind of money, they will be able to settle it without having to pay any interest and without any delay. Then in this case it is permissible. So the original condition is, if you do not have, then you're not required to perform hajj, nor are you asked to borrow money, even if it is a qardun hasan, a goodly loan, an interest-free loan. You don't have to. But if you think that you can pay on a regular basis, on an installment, direct withdrawal from your account, from your salary, without hurting you, then in this case there is no problem. But you don't have to. لِمَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا. Then we move to the next part of the question, which is it permissible to take a loan from the bank? So we said it is not required, even if the loan is a goodly loan. Now, what about taking a loan from a conventional bank? I understand that banks do not give nothing for free, not even advices for free. So if they are charging any interest on that, then guess what? You've done something which you're not required to do, and rather you've committed a sin of dealing with riba. The worst sin after disbelief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and murder is to deal with riba, whether to charge or to accept interest on the money that you deposited in a saving account or so. So we must avoid that entirely, insha'Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, يَمْحَقُ اللَّهُ الرِّبَى وَيُرْبِي الصَّدَقَاتِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will demolish or ruin any transaction which is based on riba. Because of this haram, it would ruin the investment, the saving. And وَيُرْبِي الصَّدَقَاتِ, on the contrary, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enlarges the reward for the charity and the donations.
Huda TV's social media sites are the best way to contact us from anywhere around the world. Stay connected with Huda TV's latest news and programs through Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Skype, and Instagram. It's fast and easy. Stay up to date with your favorite shows and scholars today. Huda TV, a light in every home.